This is a tutorial to show you how to maximize your character's potential online, whether it's abusing certain moves or doing certain online strategies that may not work offline. We don't know, but they're definitely very useful online, and it will help. Hopefully, it will help you get the max rank, or it will help you get as far as you can. And I really hope this tutorial helps. With Kuma, you want to mash down forward 1-1 because it's hard to duck. You want to mash 1-1 because it's hard to duck. You want to do 4-3 because it can be hard to duck online. Just mash demon flip stuff because it's hard to react to, and option select if you're not ready for it. Do fireball from range because it can be awkward to punish, to sidestep and punish, and that's a Kuma. With Alisa, you want to do Den 3 a lot because it's unsealable online. You want to do Den back 4 because it's unsealable online. You want to do running 2 because it's hard to dash block it. You want to do Den for 2 keep edge because it's hard to whip punish it. You want to do Den back 4 because it's barely seeable. You want to whip standing 4 a lot because it's hard to whip punish online. And you want to go mental with chainsaws because it's really hard to react to and deal with in a bad connection. With Anna, you want to whiff QCF1, you want to do 4-3 and block with short block stun. You want to do Den for 4 because short block stun. You want to do back 2-2, it's hard to duck. You want to do can opener, it's hard to react to. You want to do random chaos stuff like this. And you want to do Den back 3 and scream yes queen. With Armor King, you want to whiff Dark Upper because it's really hard to whip punish and block punish. You want to do Dark Upper and block into What's Anyone. And if that gets blocked, you want to do parry after that. Den back 3 mash, 4-2-1, it's hard to duck, mash on back 1+4, and do giant swing because it's hard to tech roll online. And that's how you get Tekken God Prime with Armor King. With Asuka, you want to do stuff like 4-2 on block, they won't launch punish it, back 3 keep edge, they won't dash block it, they won't punish it, back 1+4, they won't low parry it, then for 1-2 duck, they won't deal with it. Up for 3 and whiff into buttons, up for 3 and whiff into can-cans, up for 3 and whiff into reversal, short reversal into can-cans, whatever you want. With Bob, the main thing you want to do is 4-2 to clip their movement. Even if you're backdashing, just do it anyway to clip them. Do stuff like back 2-2, they won't duck the second hit, and you can play dumb mental frames with it. Do stuff like Den for 2 and whiff, so they won't whip punish it. CD3, because who the fuck knows these strings. And then do all these janky awkward strings into Power Crush, and that's how you get Prime with Bob. With Brian, you want to do stuff like Snake Edge, you want to do stuff like Taunt Snake Edge, you want to do Orbital Keep Edge, pretend you're playing good Keep Edge, while standing 3 on block into while standing 1, FC down for 4 on block into while standing 1 because they're really short block stun, and just keep spamming these spam awkward jab strings, 4-2 to catch the backdash, and then just do everything into duck while standing 1, that's the Brian special. And Snake Edge, Orbital, 50-50, just keep doing it. With Claudio, you want to do stuff like hop kick and whiff, and then just click them in general with the hop kick. You want to do while running 2, because it's really hard to dash block and move around. You want to do stuff like Starburst down 2-2, it's really hard to block online. You want to do stuff like 4-3, it's really hard to duck online. You want to do Den for 2, it's hard to punish. You want to do stuff like random 4-1+2 and Starburst to clip their movement. And just keep hop kicking, Den back 3, do these janky awkward strings, and that's how you get Claudio Prime. So after spending thousands of hours in training mode with Double Chin, you're able to do electric and whiff online. Just keep doing that whiff, no one's going to punish it properly. When they try to approach you, do up 4, do 4-2 to catch them out of movement, even when they're trying to block it. Do unblock the wall, and just in case that whiffs, do up 4 anyway. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, do while standing 2 on block, and if they try to punish it, do up 4 afterwards, and that's how you get Prime with Double Chin. With Dragunov, you want to keep doing while running 2 because you're probably going to catch their movement anyway. You want to do stuff like back 2-1, they're not going to duck it, then 4-1-4, they're not going to duck it. Snake Edge, just to fuck it, why not? Back 4-3, do that. When they try to approach you, do QCF1 to hit them out of dash block, and then randomly just do Den for 2, and then sprinkle some Den 2s, and then of course this afterwards as well on hit. And at the wall, like I said, keep doing back 1-4, do stuff like this, and well, congrats, your trade is here on that. With Eddie, the main thing is slipperies, that's the main thing you want to do. Sidestep 3+4 keep edge, because it's so hard to whip punish, especially online. Do stuff like Den for 1-1, you can't duck it. Do stuff like up for 4 and whiff, because it's really difficult to whip punish as well. Do stuff like Den for 2 keep it, it's really difficult to whip punish. and just go in with strings, you know, typical Eddie strings, blah blah blah, relax stuff, helicopter, bam, bam, relax things as well. What else, you know, stuff like this, and there you go. I think you're set, and make your connection really shit on 3 bars, so you're in perfect condition to get prime with Eddie. Well, lies that you want to do stuff like whip dive kicks, it's hard to whip punish, whip magic 4, it's hard to whip punish as well, do snake edges, do weird cancels, do weird awkward shit on block, do stuff like back 1-2 on block, because it's really hard to punish optimally online, do stuff like jump back EX dive kick to catch people moving, 4-4-2 to catch people moving backwards, moon glide for just go ham with moon glide mix-ups, and when you lose, don't forget to say your character sucks, and you're well prepared. With Fuckman, you want to do stuff like guard break on block, you want to do stuff like down for 2-3, no one's going to duck it, you want to do stuff like back 1, no one's going to punish this properly, side step 4, no one's going to punish this properly, just keep going ham with mix-ups on whiff, keep doing stuff like 4-4-1+2 to hit their movement, keep mashing these weird awkward low strings, and just keep mashing back 1 and down for 1 strings, because no one's going to know how to deal with it properly. Even if they do it, they're actually legit anyway, and just go ham with 3 strings, hit their movement, get them with the thunder kick. Wisest character in the game, just move around, you probably mix some stuff with anyway. Thanks for listening, for Fuckman, have fun. With Feng, you want to do stuff like back forward, a snake edge, of course that's a staple, back 1 and whiff, back 1 on block, shoulder on block because they're not going to launch it anyway. Go ham with Kempo mix-ups because it's really hard to deal with online and react to. Do stuff like Wasan 3 on block into Wasan 3 because there's really short block stun. And every time they're near you at all, do just shit at your panic stuff. And you're up for 2, backswing blow, Kempo stuff, back 1, whatever. And don't forget to just primal scream while you're playing Feng as well, especially at locals. With Gangryu, yet another staple is snake edge, then back 2, of course, keep doing this. Do stuff like back 2-1 on block, no one can step it online. Do stuff like this on whiff, like you might catch their movement with this, and on whiff it's really hard to punish anyway. Back 1+2 on block, and on whiff, really hard to deal with, so make sure you spam that especially. And make it a goal in every round to land this rage art, because this shit lasts forever and it's so frustrating to watch. So make sure you land it in every single round and every opportunity you can get. And that's how you do it with Gangryu. Where do I even start with Geese? So stuff like back 3-2, just to hit their movements, nothing else. Corsa back 2, do everything into Corsa back 2. And I mean everything, text or knowledge. Everything into Corsa back 2. Keep doing the high power crush because it's so hard to duck. And keep doing 4+2 because it's so hard to dash block and it's going to catch them anyway and it's hard to whip punish. Do stuff like 4-3 strings, just do all these strings, no one's going to duck them, like really. Stuff like down 1-1, so hard to duck online. And just, why is this character in the game? Why are 2Ds in this game? It's Tekken. Just do all these weird janky cancel strings and you'll probably get far with these. Yes, even Gigas has online stuff. So 4-2. Just keep doing it because it's going to catch them moving around, it's going to catch them out of the fields backdash. Stuff like them for 3-1 is really hard to duck. Stuff like them for 3-1+2 is hard to launch. 4-2-1 is hard to duck. Charge back 2 a lot in neutral because it's so hard to interrupt on reactions and it might even counter hit them so you can get something out of it. With punishing up for 3s, less recovery than you think. Optimally punishing them 2 in block, because it's really quick block stun, so you have to be ready to punish it. That's if you block in the first place, and just go ham with them back 2, charge shit, and then I think you'll be alright with Gigas. With Heihachi similar to Devil Jin, after thousands of hours in training mode, you're ready to play online finally. So do stuff like electric on whiff, because it's really hard to whip punish. Do 4-4-2, it might hit them. Do stuff like FC mix up constantly, really toxic stuff like this. And then do stuff like down back 2 as well, down back 2, FC down for 4, mash down for 1-1, because no one's going to duck this online. And just keep mashing electric, you might catch them eventually. And congrats, you can play Heihachi. With Horang, get your
best K-pop songs blasting, and then do stuff like den 3-4 into mix-ups of den 3-4. If you try to punish too late, you can do this. Do just frame skyrocket. Do like hit their backdash with it, and then just do strings because it's hard to react to. So just go mental with strings, and you'll do pretty good with Horang. To play Jack optimally online, you only do stuff like a lot of Denver 2 is just keep doing it. Even Denver 2 on block into Denver 2, just keep doing it. Because it's hard to punish, it's hard to block punish. Stuff like Debugger as well. Mix up Debugger with 4-4-1+2. And then 4-1+2 on block, even though it's a fake mix up. Just mix it up anyway with the extra stuff. And then throw them a lot as well. Do lots of throws, then back 2, spam it. And just go do stuff like this, and you're ready to go with Jack. If you still haven't grown out of your hot topic phase, then you're still probably playing this character online. You want to do stuff like forward 4, you want to do stuff like with buttons into parry, you want to do stuff like down forward 1-4 on block because it's hard to duck, 2-4 because it's hard to duck, with magic 4 a lot, and especially magic 4 whiff into hop kick or magic 4 whiff into parry. And then just keep doing electric fist because it's really hard to whiff punch as well. And optimally you want to do this on whiff into hop kick as well, and your Jin is good to go. All I have to say is I'm so sorry Breeze players for this character. So with Josie you want to do like stuff like just random switch transitions because it's really hard to react to because you have to be so reactive against this character. So just spam switch stuff even though it's like totally fake, down 4 into especially. You want to do Denver 2 a lot because it's hard to block punish and punish properly as well. It's hard to move around it, so just do this a lot. And do strings like this, Denver 1-4 and 3-3, it's hard to duck as well. Just go ham really, and lots of switch stuff like I said. And especially stuff like this. And that's Josie. What online stuff does Julia have? I'm joking, calm down. So she has stuff like 4-4 on whiff, because it's hard to punish online. She has stuff like lashing arrow to hit you just randomly. She has while running 1, which hits you randomly and it's hard to duck and punish as well. She has stuff like it's hard to duck this on block as well, with shit connections. Punishing 4-3, back 3 spam, back 3 into bow and arrow especially, and ducking this as well is really hard. So just go mental with these moves and you'll do good with Julia. Where do I even start with this character? So obviously we have Snake Age, we have random Harrier stuff, random Harrier lows and mix-ups. We have ducking downward 1-1 on block, we have ducking this on block, we have this into lows, full screen low, then back 3, mix up then back 3 with mids up the wall. And you're going to do well with this character. Honestly, Kasumi doesn't have too much online stuff. The biggest thing for me would be while running 2, just clipping you at your movement, or you're trying to dash block it, or you're trying to step around it properly. But it can be difficult with this move. And stuff like 4-4-4 as well can just catch you out of moving. Other than that, not really. Maybe then back 2-3 stuff would be kind of janky to react to. And ducking 3-2 as well would be kind of difficult. But not too much with Kasumi. With Kazuya, it's similar to the other Mishimas where you just do electric at neutral. Just keep doing it. Win Godface or the electric version, doesn't matter. Either way, just do it. And when you do the normal version on block, make sure you duck afterwards and do Wall Standing 1-2 afterwards. Do lots of Temper 2 because it's hard to punish optimally. Do lots of Wall Standing 2 because it's hard to punish optimally as well. And do duckable strings like Temper 1-4. And mix up with Temper 1-2 when they try to duck it eventually. And just go Unga Bunga with Hell Sweeps and mids and pretend you have sick fundamentals. And that's it with Kazuya. With King, you want to go ham with Giant Swing because it's so hard to attack roll online for some reason. And then you want to do stuff like 4-2-1 because it's hard to duck on reaction. You want to do them back 3 because it's barely sealable, but they all do it anyway. Ducking them for 2-1 is hard. Just do 4-1 to be auto neutral with this move. And make sure you spam grabs a lot as well. And ultimate tackles and everything. Tombstone. All that stuff. Okay, let's not even bother asking why you're playing this character in the first place. So let's do stuff like that back 4, like Snake Edge, obviously, like it's a sick low mix up. 4-4-2. So you mix up with Snake Edge with 4-4-2. You do stuff like 4-2-1 because it's so hard to duck. You do your fake 10 frame punish because no one low parries this. You do stuff like up 1+2 because no one can see it. And you do stuff like hop kick with the shortest block stun ever. And then just keep going, go mental. Do hell sweeps, mix ups, go ham with bear stance, blah blah blah. And you're good to go. Lyra's is easy enough, so you do stuff like up 4-4, that'll definitely catch them moving around. You don't do stuff like down for 2-1 because it's hard to duck. You don't do this because everyone says this man's 14, but let's be real, no one's doing 14 on it. And you want to go ham with stance stuff, so stuff like bam, or do the mid or the low, mix up with the mid. Just go mental with stances and spam lightning screw. Any move on block, lightning screw. And blast your anime torrents as well while you're at it to make your connection shit as well. So you're good to go with Lars. With Law, you want to make sure you have 3 bars before you go into ranked. So you want to do Dragon Tail, and you want to mix up Dragon Tail with your mids as well. And you want to do, of course, the Rage Drive version as well. Do 4-3, no one's going to duck this. And do lots of them for 2 keep out, because no one's going to whip punish this anyway. And there, you're a professional Law player already. With Lee, you want to do stuff like 4-4-3 constantly, because it's hard to move around. You want to do stuff like 4-2-1, no one's going to duck this. Lots of back 4, even though this is actually legit anyway, but do it. And then down for 2 keep out, down for 2 keep out. Down for 1 on block into 2-2-3. Do random FC mix-ups. And then do slides a lot. And then thank people for sending you $1. Honestly, do anything. Just run up and do them back 4-4. Run up mids, run up 4-4-3 to clip their movements. Do random stuff with stances. Do raise or rush a lot in neutral because it's really hard to whip punish. And do stuff like them for 1 on duck because no one can duck this. So this is like a free move, and just go ham with stances. Whatever they are, you know, who the hell knows this? And then that's how you do it with Lei. With Leo, just spam back 1-4 because it's really hard to step. So do like lots of fake stuff off it. So bam bam mid, whatever. Mix up with this. Mix up with the low. Do 4-4-2 a lot because it's really hard to move around it. And it clips people dash blocking. Down for 2 keep out, essential with Leo. QCF 2-1, it's hard to react and interrupt the first hit and the second hit. And then just spam 50-50s, just run up and do 50-50s. So run up hop kick, run up sweep bang, woo. And then there you go, you're a good Leo player. With Lyra, you want to do 4-4-2-2, just hit people out movement. You want to do orbital keep out, and when you whiff it, do back 2 afterwards. That's the important bit. And you want to do stuff like down for 1-1 because no one's gonna duck it, and just run up and mix them up. Run up hell sweep, run up blah 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 blah. Do your shitty mix-ups. Do your toxic mix-ups, and when they block it, do back 2 afterwards. Yeah, that's it with Leroy. With Lily, you want to run up and Snake Edge, or you want to run up and hop kick mix them. You want to do down for 3+4 a lot because it's gonna hit them out their movement. You want to do Root of Evil into back turn 1+2, or Root of Evil into the low. You want to do 2-4 because they can't duck this. So whatever buttons in sidestep 2-4, sidestep 1+2 on blocking to Matterhorn. Do Rage Drive randomly to hit them, and that's it with Lily. With Chloe, you want to download your Love Life turns or whatever, and just do random moves into hop kick. 1+2 on block into hop kick. Back 4 into hop kick, random Cali rolls when they try to move around, random 50-50s, they're like totally fake 50-50s. You want to do weird stance stuff with her, and when that's all done, you want to keep doing more hop kicks, and then to piss them off, do the taunt afterwards as well. And that's how you do it with Chloe. With Murdoch, you won't be screaming on top of your forces while you're doing tackles, while you do down for 1 because no one's going to punish this optimally. You won't do random down for 1 strings. You want to do down 4 a lot because no one's going to launch this. You want to do random raise drives because it's going to catch their backdash or whatever, and then just do unga bunga damage off it. And then remember, it's important to scream while you're doing this. With Miguel, you want to run up and do down back 1. You want to do run up hop kick as your 50-50. You want to do random 4-4-2 strings because it's going to hit people moving around. Do mash down 1-1 strings because it's hard to duck the high and duck the mid, whatever, blah blah blah. And do random tackles to hit the moving as well. And don't forget, and charge up the down back 1 for a combo as well. And that's what's up with Miguel. With Negan, you let his intros play, you let his outros play. You make sure to pick a stage for maximum effect. You do stuff like down back 2 into the grab. You do random down 1 strings because they all look the same. Just do all of the strings. Mash this string here, mash back 1+2. Do random while standing 2s. Do down 2 a lot because no one's going to punish this properly. And make sure you quote him every single time. All of his quotes, make sure you say them. With Nina, you want to do orbital and wipe the floor 50-50. You want to do 4-3 a lot. You want to do can opener. You want to do random strings with her because they all can direct launch. You want to do down 3-2, size up 1 because you're probably gonna fuck up anyway. And do random gazer cannon. Do random reverse ivory cutters and lots of wipe the floors. And then ask why Nina doesn't have an Irish accent as well. With Noctus, you want to do down back 2 and you want to do down 1+2, 50-50. You want to do stuff like down 4-2 to duck because it's so hard to duck. Down 1-4 randomly. Random 4-2s to hit their movement. Random rage drives to hit the movement as well. Random 1+2s to clip them as well. Down 2 hop kicks. Down back 2 mix up. Just do all this shit, you know, just do it. With Paul, the main thing is down 3 keep it, because you can't whip punish this, so just keep doing it. It's probably going to go under a job anyway. Do stuff like 4-4-2-1, this, and then the high version as well. Run up and do random 50-50s, run up and death fist them at the wall, because the wrist is in your favor anyway. And then do stuff like down 1-1, so hard to duck. And then do random back sway stuff. Do random 4-4-4s, and like I said, do run up 50-50s. And when they're trying to approach you, do down 2 a lot. And that's it, Paul. You're the best in America. With Raven, it's important to just run up and do random FC mix-ups on it with her. Do 4-4-3 a lot because it's hard to punish. Do down back 2-1 a lot. Do lots of 4-1. Do random back turn shit because who the hells know what's going on. And of course, back turn snake edge and random raise drives to hit them out of their movement. And that's how you do it with Raven. With Shaheen, you got 4-1. You got down 2 keep edge. You got them back 2-1. You got the race drive version as well. Do random hop kicks at neutral because they're hard to whip punish. And do random orbitals as well. Do run up an orbital, run up and slide, an orbital mix up. And you have a perfect Shaheen ready to go. With Steve, you have stuff like down 2 duck and whiff. You have race drive to hit their movement. You have random duck and blockables. You have QCF1 to clip their movement. You have ducking this. You have down back 2, and that thing mix up. And you have launching Shoryuken. You do this, and then you're a perfect Steve player. And pretend that your character is hard to play. So you made a huge handbook on Shoryu tricks after watching all of Sodam's videos, but yet you're still going up to doing side step 3, cancel, back turn 4, 4-4-1-3 on block, authority duck, random down 2 1s, Cali roll into the sweep, Cali roll into Cali roll, and on block do it again anyway, and stuff like orbital keep out, while standing 2 and whiff, random down 2 1s, snake cancels, AOP on block into more AOP, or random buttons on block into AOP 2-1, run up 50-50s, run up mix-ups, and that's how you do it, Shoryu. You won't be like a musician, so you want to do stuff like 4-4-4 on block, and then do random stuff like spin away from it. 444 to clip movements, do down forward 1-2, it's hard to duck, do random moves on block into flash, because flash is hard to whip punish, do run up and do sword sweep, do stuff like back 2-2, or back 2 into random things, whatever, into flee, blah blah blah, whatever, I don't know, who the fuck knows this character, like, mix up back 2 into back 2-1 for a mix up, random lows, blah 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 blah, preferably just kill yourself to let the opponent win, ideally. With Sabina you have your snake edges, so make sure to do these. Do down for 2 a lot because it's hard to block punish properly. Do stuff like down for 1-4, it's hard to duck. Moves like this as well, it's hard to duck. Go ham with stand 3 into stance pressure, or whatever this is. And do random scarecrow pressure into power crush. Wherever you think of. That's it for Sabina.